I want to say happy belated birthday, Vish.
Thank you.
Yeah. It's weird how as we get older, like, okay, so like you every year we get older, right? And then one day you're gonna hit like 90.
Hmm.
What's that gonna feel like? You know what I'm saying? Because there's no like monumental shift in like your I don't know, your worldview or something. There's no like moment where you just become a whole different person. You just become an iteration of the person you were, just compounded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Do you remember like as a kid, you would see all these adults and you're like, oh, like you like how they must have be so brilliant or like
Hmm. Hmm.
yeah, they must know what's going on. And then now that you hit those ages, you're like, oh, we're the same age as them that we thought when we were kids. And then we're like, wait a minute, nothing really changed cognitively. Like obviously I did change, but like the person you are didn't change. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
okay, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like my dad will always be the kid that grew up in the Philippines.
Hmm.
No matter how like, yeah, okay, you've been to Canada for like more years than you were in the Philippines, but you'll always have that like compounded foundation of being someone from the Philippines.
Sure. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like that is literally every single human being, but we never think about it. Because as a kid, you're just like, oh, I'm just like living my life. It's just me, and that's an adult, and this is me. And then
Hmm.
when you get to these
Hmm.
ages, you're like, wait a minute, like technically nothing changes. Just like my worldview just got compounded. Like I already took the foundation of what I kind of know, and then I just added layers on top of it. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
And but we like mystify it,
Yeah. We don't understand it at the time, especially when we're kids, right?
right? And it's weird because you're like, because I saw this post like in Japan, there's like so many 100-year-olds centenarians, I guess, or whatever you call them. They're like 100 years old now, and I was like, I bet you all those people are just like the same person that they were as a kid, but just
Hmm.
like compounded life experiences. They're like, oh, I have more to draw from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like there's like I don't know how to explain it, but there's like a you, and then there's like your layered experiences.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like even though I got better at jujitsu, I'm still me. But you just
Right.
have layered experiences. Now you can draw from more sources.
Hmm.
You know,
Hmm.
like oh, I went to like university. Okay, I can draw from that source. But like it didn't like change me inherently.
Hmm. Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
What is that though? It's like the infinite spark of you.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think that's the definition of like when you ask, yeah,
Like the soul.
yeah, what are you? Who are you? Right? Like it comes down to that, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, right. But it's such a weird thing that nobody ever like thinks about. You know,
Hmm.
like, but all right. We'll stay on this tangent, and then like I'll ask you another question because it's kind of weird too. So like, have you ever, like, before you wake up, you can spend time in like lucid dreaming.
Okay. Yeah.
If you've done that, right? Like you're like, okay, the alarm goes off. You're like, oh, dude, I need like 15 more minutes, and then you can like jump back into a dream, and you know you're fully dreaming, but you're like, okay, I'm gonna start like going through the palace of my mind type of
Right.
thing.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
You've done that, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm sure a lot of people have done that. They
Hmm.
just don't like really think about it. Okay. So like what one thing that I did was I was like, oh, my grandma's house. You remember like on Adams Park, like right in front of Adams
Oh yeah.
Park.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So I was like thinking about that and then I was like, how many rooms were there? And then I was going through the house and I was like, oh yeah, there was that room, that room, that room. And then I was like, oh, you spend time in the pool. And then all of a sudden I started like getting hit with like memories of like Christmases, times we spent there, weekends. And I remembered like I was always like odd.
Hmm.
Not odd, but like curious. Not odd, but curious. Always
Okay.
like, oh, can we do this? Can we do that? What if we do this? You know what I mean? And and then I was like, wait, but that's still me. And that's what really hit me. I was like, wait, we are literally just compounded people. I really think that people are just like, if we are fractals of one major like one consciousness, let's say, and like your mind only has so many iterations of itself, like happiness, sadness, curiosity, anger. You know what I mean? Like there's only so many emotions we can like express.
Hmm.
you know? And then one of those emotions takes hold, and then that becomes your personality,
Yeah. Right.
right?
Hmm.
Like you're on me on this, like you're picking up what I'm putting down.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool, cool. So like, okay, so with that, am I cutting out again? Like, remember like last week?
No. No.
All right, cool, cool. So with that, it's like, is that just every single human being? Are we all just like, like cemented, you know? And it's like you can't change anyone. They're just who they are, and then they're just gonna grow into that next thing. Like, let's say for me, it's curiosity. Is like wonder. Like I'm always just like curious about things. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And then like another person is like their foundation is like safety. They always want safety. And
Hmm.
then everything they do is from a place of safety. And then another person's like following the rules. And then everything they do is about following the rules. And then no matter how much I'm like, yo, you should like do this not the right way. You should move this way. And then they're like, no, but I'm like set in this following the rules way.
Hmm. Hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Like I really believed prior that like people can change, but I'm like, probably they can't. Because like even looking at myself, I'm like, actually, I didn't change. You know?
Yeah, I think it's, as you said, it's compounded thing. So there could have been layers of your already or something that triggered the curiosity part, right? Or
Yeah.
whatever it is, even for me. So it's like, if that's what's continuously adding on to that layer, that's why it's not going to change, right? Because you've built that foundation.
Okay. Right. Or so okay. I love that you said that's like you. Okay. Because I think we both share the same curiosity, but
Hmm.
it's expressed in different ways.
Hmm.
Okay. So like I'm like you're always like, oh, what's that? And but you're observing it,
Yeah.
right? Whereas I'm like, let me jump head first in.
Hmm.
Right? Like, oh, what's this about? You know, like I did the whole like jujitsu seminar this whole weekend, right? And
Right.
I was like, it's so funny. I was like, I was with these like really famous people in that field. And
Hmm.
then I had to like drop off the car because I borrowed it from my mom. And then like I dropped as I was going to Port Union. I was like, oh, we're here again. Like nothing matters. I'm my mother's son again. You know, like I could be like, mom, I was with this jujitsu dude. She's like, oh, that's nice.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, you're like, the world is so vast that like you might think this person's cool, but your mom doesn't think they're cool.
Yeah. Hmm.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And like, so that's my tendency to like jump right into something. But you also share the same curiosity. And then I was talking to Tara about like what turned for me because we were like friends, we were like cordial, you know, because we like worked together before.
Hmm.
And like I was like, she's probably just like, no offense, dumb. You know, I was like, oh, there's probably nothing there.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, like every other NPC I've ever met.
Sure.
And we were at this party, and then we were just talking about NPC talk. Not like we were talking about NPCs, but like it was just NPC talk. You know, like how's the weather, blah blah blah,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then like we were around all these other people, and then she was like, she looked kind of bored. I was like, oh, do you want to like throw the ball around because
Hmm.
it's more
Hmm.
like engage. Like we don't have to talk. We just throw the ball back and forth, right? And then I asked her a question like, what conversation would not be boring for
Hmm.
you? Because she's like obviously bored. And then she hit me with, "Where do you think we go when we die?" And I was like, "Ooh, I don't even know you that well, but you just dropped like and that's when I was like, "That's interesting."
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
like, it's like, do we just seek out different people that are also into this wonder?
Yeah. I think maybe. Yeah.
You
Sure.
know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
sort of like that. It's like, oh, I saw something. Let me keep going down this path.
Hmm.
Same with you and me. It's like, oh, why do we have this podcast? It's like we're both thinking about the same thing. But if you were like coming from a place of like safety and security, you're like, oh, these things don't matter. They're so dumb. Like we should just follow our 401k. We should, you know, just like follow the mainstream narrative. And it's just like that's so rigid for me. I'm just like I
Hmm.
can't
Hmm.
deal with that. You know, because
Sure.
if that's
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
life
Yeah.
is, like for me, I'm just like if that's all life is, like kill yourself now, bro. Like we've already figured it out.
Hmm.
401k,
Hmm.
kids, house, you're gonna die. Game over. You know? But I'm like, well, what else is in the game? What else is in the simulation? You know what I mean?
Right. Hmm.